Hilda. Any other person? Anyone? Florence, please come. The first one to come to the stage. Anyone who comes first to the stage, because I don't want to. Who was the number one? I think it was him. Okay.
Very good morning, leaders. My name is Kumwe Apobega, and next week was very good for me, and because I got 3 sign-ups instead of 1. And I've been talking to very many people. I'm expecting more 3 sign-ups this week again.
Thank you, Abeka. He got a 3 and 30 in 7 days, right?
Good morning, members. For me, I have 2 things that excited me. Number 1, as a Lord, I'm very excited. Where I came from church, I've been selected as the youth chairperson, and also on top of that, I'm also the church warden. I got 2 titles in 1 day, which means I'm influencing all the youth at that church. That is these days for me. I'm going to present one by one.
Wow, thank you for representing OQATA. And for us, no, we are used to them. They always win the first games, but they never take the trophy. That's the problem. Okay. We are going to discuss today about finding your next champion. And as you already know, today we are beginning to do our evening presentations. Now, like I say, it doesn't mean you sleep here. It simply means if you have a guest who is available in the evening, they can come in the evening, isn't it? Yes. If you're a student who has studied during the day, you can do evening. You can bring in your guests in the evening. And also, as I've already told you, your business does not only have to have full-timers. What you need are numbers. What you need are people who are doing different things. You need students in your business. You need corporates in your business. You need those who are available on Saturdays. You need those who are available on Sunday. You need everyone. So the best teams, from what I've seen, are the teams which are balanced. Are we together? So the purpose of the evening presentation is to help you balance your art, your business. So today we are going to do this training here. We shall begin with introduction. And we are saying that every champion that you see in OQATA was once, one day, someone's what? Invite. And that is why we say that the best training, the best meeting, the most important meeting in network marketing is the presentation. Are we together? And the presentation can be a public presentation. It can also be the one-on-one presentation. So every time you have a chance to expose your business to a new person, a new customer, a new prospect, treat that meeting as a very important what? Meeting. Why we dress these suits we put on, we dress as smart as we can be so that we are able to attract what? Prospects, both for the products and for the business. The other ones, the champions are not found by luck. They are found or they are discovered by consistently. Can we say the word consistent? Can you say the word consistent? Consistently prospecting, inviting, and presenting. Because the thing is that you cannot know who the champion is going to be. Are we together? But as long as you keep on trying, you keep on trying, you keep on trying, you keep on trying, eventually, some of the trials could eventually become someone who eventually signs up. There was either something written about Michael Jordan, if I remember so well. Michael Jordan, as many of you know, he was the greatest of the greatest in basketball. And the study was done, and they found that Michael Jordan, they looked at the person who missed the most shots. Are we together? The one who missed. They found it was Michael Jordan. Then they also again said, who scored the most baskets? It was also Michael what? Jordan. Are we together? So they concluded that the reason why Jordan probably scored more baskets than any other player during that season is because he was always consistently trying. Are we together? Consistently what? Trying. So the only way you can sign up people, it's not about the perfect pitch. It's not about the perfect presentation. It's not about meeting the perfect prospects. It is you trying to throw the ball, trying to throw the words to these people for as long as what? You can. And doing it at a consistent what? Level. And the other one is that we shall talk about the mindset of a champion finder. The first mindset of a champion finder is they think big. Can you say think big? We are suggesting that champion finders do not just look for a sign up. They look for one person who will become a leader of what? Of leaders. They look at leaders of leaders. Yes, quite have said you should throw the basket, right? Again, Michael Jordan was not throwing the basket just like that far. Are we together? I'm sure he was throwing the ball, trying to aim at the what? Trying to aim at the what? At the net. And that is very, very important. So while we are saying that it's good to throw as many baskets as possible, there must be quality throws. You don't just kick the ball or throw the basket the way it is. So at the end of the day, I think it could be in the perfect pitch. There's a chapter that I wrote, and I said, if I remember so well, think both quality and quantity. Can you say quality and quantity? Can you say quality and quantity? So when we say do not prejudge, it doesn't mean you go probably at the streets of Kampala or wherever it is, or go to my village in Chisoro and get a bus of villagers to come and what? In a presentation here. Are we together? You must also aim at quality. And I think in the perfect pitch, if I remember so well, I said the only way to get quantity with quality is through consistency. Can you say consistency? Like at the end of the day, you may not really get so many people joining you or maybe seeing your presentation in a short time as possible. But what happens is, even if you targeted only two people out of the people that you meet, you say, when I go to the bank, when I go to the restaurant, whoever serves me, whoever drives me in the Uber today, the person I sit next to in a taxi, the people comment on my status and stuff like that. Even if you only do 2 people per day, those are 60 people in a what? In a month. 60 people in a month times 12, how many are those? 60 times 12 is what? 700 and what? And 20. You cannot sincerely talk to 720 people and you don't get at least really reasonably, maybe even 20 or whatever it is, who eventually join your business. And you cannot sign up 20 people and you fail to get at least out of them. Let's even use the 20-20-80 rule. What is 20% of 20? Is it not 4? You cannot fail to get 4 people who are very, very super serious. And that one makes you a sapphire. You know what I'm talking about? Because you would get 4 platinum leaders. You know what I'm talking about? So the idea is consistency. And I think there's a script which I'm thinking to write, which will be talking about something similar to, it's an experience which I got. When I was building the business very, very actively, at first there was a point when doing the business was like a chore. Like you feel like a pressure, you feel some kind of pressure. Until I think I was reading a book or something, and it said that putting your work as part of your lifestyle. Something like basically working as if it is a lifestyle. And they gave several examples, but the very fine ones I would give you, for example, would be like the musicians. Are we together? The musician, people like the Shibas and the Chosen Becky the other day, she did, I think, an album launch or something of the sort. What happens is, for them, it is a what? It's a lifestyle. They know I am a singer, I'm a musician. If you have to look at, for example, the people who are people like the Sudils and the business people, for them it is a what? It's a lifestyle. Basically, they are playing what they call an infinity game. Can you say infinity game? So what it means is that you will not finish all the work in one day. So that's why I really, I've not said anyone should not be serious, but basically, you should not, it's not that the person who comes in at 5 in the morning and leaves at 11 at night is the one who will become more successful. Not at all. The person who become more successful is the one who is consistent. And knowing that you can do network marketing while you're doing also other what? Other things. All together. You just have to put it, as long as I think in network marketing, if you can add names to your name list every day, get time to present, get time to train as it shows in our daily method of operation, that's enough. Now the idea is to do it consistently. Are we together? To do it what? Consistently. I'm going to refer you to a book that was written by, who is this man? The one who did the Infinity Game is called who, Nicholas? There's that book called The Infinity Game. Simon Sinek, right? Simon Sinek is the one who did the Infinity Game. And the book, The Infinity Game, he's just trying to show you that all you have to do is to choose what you are doing, but you choose to do it consistently for forever. And I told you before, how long are you going to read network marketing books? Forever, isn't it? So you don't have to read a book in one day. All you have to do is to read a page or two or a chapter in a book. Are we together? You don't have to finish all the prospects in one day for you to be able to get customers. All you have to do is to only speak to how many people per what? Per day. But do it consistently. So consistency is the thing. So we are also saying point number 2, consistency is what we've been talking about. Prospecting is not seasonal, but it is what? Daily. You put it as part of your daily lifestyle. Win some, lose some, and that is okay. But as long as you do it when? Every single day. The other one is have posture. Can you say posture? People don't buy into the company first. They buy into you, the person who is what? Presenting. Are we together? So one of the key things for you to be able to do is to speak with confidence and talk with belief. I told you before about how I spent some time without a sign up, and then I realized that what I needed to do was to change my dress code, but also number 2, to read as many books as I can, all articles as I can on prospecting and inviting, so that I can get the words to use to say. And I'm telling you that, maybe I even probably wrote about it. I'm telling you that once I learned the posture, first of all, the way I look like, the way I talk, and I also learning to give a firm handshake, and I wrote about one of those things in the perfect page. Eventually, people stopped. I would get prospects who come and say, "You, why did you call me here? Are we together?" Have you seen such people? Then, whenever they would come and meet me and they find when I'm looking different, I'm talking different, I'm speaking like a leader, they would say, "I'm sorry, sir, for coming late." You know what I'm talking about? So you can shift. It all comes back to what? To posture. The way you speak and believe. The other one is that no lies and no hype. Do not exaggerate. And I think there's generally, recently a tendency, not in OQATA, but generally in network marketing, for people to think that for you to invite someone and they come, you must lie to them. Are we together? You must promise them that there is going to be a salary. Come, there is an opportunity you can do and you make so much money per week. It's not necessary. Are we together? You don't have to lie. You don't have to hype. You don't have to exaggerate. Be truthful and only sell the uniqueness of what? Of OQATA. There's also this thing, by the way, that maybe we also need to rethink the way we invite, or we need to rethink the way we profile our prospects. I want to believe that most people who are about 25 years and above have most likely been invited, or they know about network marketing. Am I right? Do you realize they know about network marketing? And also, maybe we need to even research more. It also looks like the way we invite is the same. So by the time you pick up the phone call and you call someone, you mention things like opportunity, you mention things like part-time, I don't know, I think I've also written on network marketing, but I probably think that we need to just redo research and, speak network marketing to the modern times, because the way we invite is the same old things. Are we together? So most likely by the time you're trying to cover up, someone already knows that you're inviting them for network what? Marketing. How about you just accept? Are we together? Is it network marketing? Yes, but it is different from what you know. I don't know. And cannot even give an answer right now because I'm not necessarily inviting and prospecting now. But I think most people that you invite already know about network marketing. So how about you think that, you think in terms of how can they come? They already know it is network marketing, but they still do what? Come. I think anyone who is training their team in that direction, most likely will get more prospects coming to join than the ones who are teaching old school of saying, get them by surprise. You will not surprise so many people. I think. Are we together? So we need to rethink, and I hope I can do some research, maybe with you, and then I train you, or even I write an article, even write a short book. But it looks like nowadays, in this information age, many people have been invited for network marketing, and you cannot lie to them that it's not network marketing. But I've also seen that many people who know about network marketing join even better than those ones who don't know about network what? Marketing. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? No. All you have to do is to position your opportunity as different. What's the unique selling preposition? The good thing is that we already know what people think and feel about network what? Marketing. They think it is a scam. All you have to do is prove to them that it's not a what? A scam. They think that you need to talk to a lot of people. All you have to show them that that is old. Now we are doing binary. Are we together? You need how many people? 2 people. They think it is about selling kutunda kunji. Are we together? We are now doing hybrid, whereby someone who has a strength in sales will make money. Someone who has a strength in recruiting will make money. But again, because of the spillover system, you don't have to know the whole what? World. So I don't know. Already we know the misconceptions. Are we together? We know why they would not join. So as long as someone can accept and for you to talk to them, if they know about network marketing, thank God. Are we together? And then what you do is you listen to them. You do what? Listen to them. So tell me about your experience with network marketing. What do you do? And people, I don't know, we are always so hot in the mouth. We always want to speak. Are we together? So what you do, you let them speak. What did you do? I was once in the Forever Living. I was once here. I was once in Alliance. I was once all these places and what of you. And you're listening to them. You're listening to them. You're listening to them. And eventually, you position your business as different, and indeed we are different. And come on, we have every unique thing. It's a Ugandan-based company founded in Africa. We are within the first or second year of starting. Like there is a lot you can sell to a person who opened their mouth what? First. Are we together? So the inviting by surprise, it looks like it's no longer working. And it's what is making people lie. And once they lie, first of all, when you lie, you get poor quality people. Because high quality people can know that you are lying. How many of us, someone calls you, and within the first few seconds, put up your hand. Let me tell you, it is true. Have you watched movies? Okay, first of all, in investigations, and I don't know. I'm not a soldier really, but I know that companies like the FBI and stuff like that, there is and I've watched it in movies because I've never been there, but I think it's derived from the truth. It looks like when someone is lying, there's a way their sound and heartbeat and a few things be. Then someone who is saying the truth is also the way it can also what? Be. So you've seen in movies how either they press some things on your hands, or maybe you speak as you are pressing your hands somewhere. They are trying to look at the heartbeat, I think, and the pulses and stuff like that. Then at times they even put some things here. You watch those movies? Aha. Then they start asking, they begin by simple ones. What's your name? My name is Biansha Jonan. They say, of course you can't lie about what? Your name. What's your birthday? You open your mouth. What is your wife's name? You mention. Are we together? What is whatever you mention? Then they say, did you? And then when you mention, the way I think the waves or the pulses, when they ask you what's your name and what's your wife's name, what's your wedding day, the way they appeared is different from when they ask you, did you kill so and so? You panic. You know? So anyway, so people can know if you are lying. Are we together? I've not said go and to call someone. Hello, how are you? My name is so and so. I'm calling you to a company called OQATA. You join by I've not said that. But I've said, do not call someone and say, hello, how are you? I'm Son. My name is Elias Mhoza. I've found a job for you. Very hot. Did you say you're an engineer? Yes. There's a job. 500,000 per month. When, first of all, a quality person may not come. Are we together? Number two, you look like a scammer. Are we together? You look like a what? A scammer. Let me tell you, this world is already hard. And I'm not trying to confess hardness on a Monday morning. Are we together? You cannot have an opportunity paying 500,000 per week. And then you call a stranger. Who are you? Who are you? You call your relatives. Are we together? You call your brothers. You call your sisters. So this person is wondering, oh no, love, where has this person gotten this love? Hey, about to Babalemu Amagezi, when we are doing what? When we are inviting them. I'm being recorded and Kenyans are wondering what I'm talking about. So anyway, we are going to talk about where to prospect. Number one is offline. You can prospect offline. And one of the key things I want you to do is to use every method to invite. Friends, teach yourselves one of the key skills. There are two skills any serious leader should learn. The first skill is being able to prospect offline. Can you say offline prospecting? Being the kind of person that you can meet someone and you say, hello, how are you? My name is Elias Mhoza, and you talk to them and say, by the way, I have a very great opportunity that you can do part-time, or you can do as a teacher, that you can do, or you said you're an accountant. Yes, there's an opportunity which I think will make sense to you as an accountant. Or there's an opportunity that you can do. Oh, did you say that you are doing procurement at university? Yes, I have a great opportunity for you that you can do part-time together with your school, and you never know, you'll continue with it after your graduation. Like being the kind of person who can meet a person and you listen to them and you talk to them and then you get their contact. I've written somewhere that many of us are hiding behind messages and calling strangers. Are we together? Sending so many messages and calling strangers. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong. It works. It's beautiful. But I'm saying sharpen your professionalism by adding on the fact that you can meet someone at a wedding. You can meet someone in a mall. You can be in a bank. That you can be anywhere and you can start that conversation. Leaders, please say leaders, train your team on that. Are we together? And these people, they can actually come up with numbers. This man here to the Atemba, together with the Hamson and a guy called Desire, have designed, or they used to design something for their team called the camp. Are we together? And part of what they used to do in their camp is they would get people and take them probably to Nabinonia Beach. And then what they would do, part of the exercise was, if I remember so well, was to tell people to go into the neighborhood and ask for weird things. Are we together? And say, we want you to go with nothing, but I want you to come back and you can be ready to prepare a whole meal. And also come with a meal, and you've gone with nothing. You go to the neighborhood one day, please give us a saucepan. And you convince this neighbor to give you what? A saucepan. And then they go to another neighbor, give us salt. Another one, give us matoke. Another one, and I'm telling you, it was such a great exercise. How from nowhere, you find a team has gone and they have come with the matoke, they have come with the posho, they have come with the beans, they have come with the water, they have come with the salt, they have come with mingling stick, they have come together. But the people who went to those camps of theirs came back as very thorough networkers. Are we together? Because you see, we can start a normal conversation with the people. If you like a girl, you can go and approach her. If someone is just really just normal, you can talk to her. But when we say go and pitch them network marketing, or we think we must get words from heaven, I don't understand. We become very, very stuck. So it's a very great skill for you to be able to learn how to prospect offline. This is very important. It also gives you quality people. Always carry, of course, you could carry. And for OQATA, please carry some sample products. Have some flyers, either about the opportunity, but about the products. I love them. I've gotten a lot of people buying from me in the Rotary Club of Muyenga because of these flyers of ours. And I don't even pick for free. I also buy them from Immaculate, 1,000. And I give them all these flyers. They are very beautiful. Our product sales have gone up partly because of the what? Of the flyers. Are we together? Very important. The other one, attend events. Attend what? Events. And that's why I'm still insisting that, dear leaders, as we introduce the evening presentation and the day presentation, it doesn't mean people should sleep here. Are we together? It doesn't have to be the same people. It's very important to go out and be social. Are we together? And meet people. Go to church like my brother over there. Are we together? Go to church. Go to wedding meetings. Go to social events. Go and watch a frigo together with the Kofiro Media. Are we together? And be the kind of person who can meet normal people and have a conversation with them and eventually interest them to the business. You're going to get a diversified team. The other one, weddings, seminars, conferences, network naturally. Are we together? Network naturally. You're going to get high quality people once you do that. The other one we can do is online prospecting. I say online prospecting. I don't know if I've written this in one of the scripts, but I think I have, where I said that, I say that online does not get you prospects. This is what I meant. Like I said, posting does not get you what? Prospects. I'm telling you, I'm an author, I'm a CEO, I've been network marketing for long. Yes, I get a few people who go to my social media, and there are very few, by the way, who go to my social media and they come to me and they say, I am interested in what you are doing. Can I hear more? Unfortunately, the majority of the people that I get who come to me are those ones you have talked to, and maybe you have sold me that this is our CEO and what of you, and then they're the ones who come. That's why I never sign them up. I always refer them to the person who introduced them. Are we together? So it's not very common unless you are Beyonce, or maybe you are Jay-Z, or one of these chameleon and stuff like that. It's not very common that people will come to you and they say, excuse me, let me join your company because they have seen you on status. We say that a post you make is just your PRO, public relations what? Officer or manager, whatever it is. It's that when people go and do research about you, and they will always will, what happens is they find that you are a formidable what? Person. And all of us nowadays, in the era of social media, if, for example, you want to look at someone, anything, by the way, you go to their social what? Media. Are we together? We only research to do social media. So make your social media so good that once people search for you, they find valuable content, they find you to be formidable. But otherwise, don't think that by posting, people will come to you. Are we together? Especially prospects. By posting, people will not come to you. People will only come to you when you go to their what? Inboxes. Are we together? But the only way people will come to you, and I think many of us are winning in that area, only and only when you are selling products. If you did a very good video and you want customers, and you post on social media, you post on TikTok, most likely there are people who are interested in that product who will come to you. Are we together? But it's not common that people will come to you because you just posted and they want to join your business. The people to join your business are the ones, yes, you post, but you go to their what? Inbox. Or the ones when you post, when they comment, you go in their inbox and you approach them. Are we together? That's how we prospect online on social media for network marketing prospects. For customers, I think once you post a very good video, most likely they can come to you and they say, I am interested in that product. And those ones always buy. The other one, of course, share lifestyle photos, product value posts. These ones, they work. Customers are there. And if you're not using social media to sell to customers, I feel sorry for you. Are we together? But social media will not get for you network marketing what? Prospects. These ones, they are stubborn. You go and do what? Approach them. The other one is we shall talk about networking everywhere. Let me go back here. Networking everywhere. On networking everywhere, in a taxi, in an aeroplane, in a queue, in the supermarket, everywhere is a chance. And maybe, Frank, I think we should get a series maybe for a whole 2 weeks or something, and we try to learn the offline prospecting. Out together. Hello, my name is Elias Mohozi, and I have a great opportunity. You can do part-time, full-time, despite whatever. But I think this area we have failed. But I promised you two ways you can be professional. One is prospecting a person. Number two is doing a perfect one-on-one. Can you say one-on-one? Can you say one-on-one? Holding that magazine and you approach a person. Those of us who are new into network marketing, learn those two skills. One, to do a perfect one-on-one and doing it by yourself and doing it without judging yourself. Not these things, oh, I brought a big fish, let my upline talk to them. Are you together? Put yourself in circumstances whereby you can approach a person and you tell them about network marketing. And then you also get this person, sit down with them, give them a one-on-one. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book and he called network marketing, he called it a business school. Can you say business school? But Robert Kiyosaki was not just looking at our posts on social media. What he meant was that network marketing gives you a thick skin of you can approach a customer, sell to them, and then that customer, you can sit down with them and do for them a whole presentation yourself. I think when my son grows older, I'll make him join network marketing. But the reason I'll make him join network marketing is for him to be able to be in a position that he can go in a bank, he can be in an aeroplane, he can be in a church, and he has the confidence to approach the person, sit next to them, and he can sell them the idea. And they can do a very strong one-on-ones. They can basically sit in front of a person and convince them. Once you become so good at that, then you call yourself a very professional networker. We have a rule here: never leave a new connection without a phone number or a follow-up point. One is a phone number or a follow-up point. A follow-up point is something as simple as, oh, I've enjoyed talking to you. You are such a great conversationist. Let me have your number. You never know, we shall meet again. That is all. Are we together? That follow-up point. And that is what is important, like making sure that you can get their number or get their follow-up point. Point number 3 is the power of the invite. Let's talk about the invite. First of all, there's a golden rule here that is suggesting that the invite is not to explain, but to get them to see the what? The presentation. You invite them to present to them. That means you don't present to them on the phone. Are we together? Hello, how are you? My name is so and so. I've seen a great, and like I've told you, we use the same words. So you can just change the words a little bit. I've seen a great business. I've seen a great program. Some people are calling it program, sort of calling it opportunity. The moment you mention the word opportunity, people will know that you're already doing network marketing. But nothing wrong with that. Are we together? Nothing wrong with that. People can come even if they know you are talking about network marketing. There are many people I called and they said, is that network marketing? Yes. And I'm like, if you don't like what you say, I'll give you back your transport. And they never asked for it even if they didn't like what I say. Are we together? You tell them this is something you have never seen. Like you have that confidence, you know. Golden rule, invite not to explain, but to get them to see the presentation. The other thing you already know that people, even people who make noise about network marketing, they want to become pioneers. I can even go online and I tell people come and join a brand new network marketing company, brand new like this one. Not many people know about it, and you're going to have the whole Uganda coming. All you have to do is to present it with what? With confidence. Because we already know why people don't join. Because people really mention so many things. Okay. The other one is be natural, don't be robotic. That's also important. But that's when you come naturally as you try to approach prospects as much as you can. The words will start coming out naturally. Don't oversell during the invite. Don't try to oversell. Once you try to oversell, what happens is you lose the prospect. And that's why they say when you are selling, don't talk too many words. I learned that one long ago. Don't talk too many words. Always use curiosity. The other one, set very clear appointments. When you invite someone, that's why we invite doing the evening presentation. Let them know we can meet on Tuesday at 5 a.m. or Tuesday at 11 a.m. or Tuesday at 6 p.m. after work. What works best for you? Are we together? In the perfect pitch, I gave you that when you invite setting appointments, you set 2 alternative choices. Are we together? Either this or this, and be solid with that. Don't leave it up to them. Don't say, when do you think we can meet? When can we connect? When are you free? I'm sure we are all past that. Point number, simple invite scripts. One for friends. When you are inviting your friends, let's begin with friends. Someone who already knows you. A friend, let me even call it a hot market. Let me call it a hot market. Or a home market, but hot market better. Is that do not overcomplicate it. Just simply do what? Invite. Don't go to AI to give you special words to say. You may bite your tongue for nothing. Your friend may know that this one is what? Same, hi, I've started a new business project with a solid company. I would love you to see it and give me your opinion. And there are so many ways you can invite your birthday. Just inviting your birthday. And I want everyone to turn to your neighbor. Everyone turn to your neighbor. Can I see all of us pairing? Everyone touch your pair. Touch your pair. Your pair, who is your friend? Not pair anything else. Pair. Touch your pair. Touch your friend. Okay? And you stand up and then you invite them. They're your birthday. Just invite them. Just invite them. Who are those ones not standing up? If you are not in a pair, just invite them. Use special words. Hilda, where's your pair? You don't have. Go and look for a pair. Now change to another pair. Get someone who Who has got your neighbor? Change to another pair. Okay, have a seat. Thank you. Asante, 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 asante. Now, there's, first of all, I promise you, the more you practice those words, the better you become and they will come out naturally. There's a book, I don't know, Frank, if you remember that book. You remember that book that I had when we were at on Kampala Road, that Kampala Road there, down there near Ginger Road. So there was a book that was talking about inviting and prospecting. Unfortunately, I lost it. But in that book, they actually explained how and why these people of MTN, for example, who work in the call center, they always sound smooth. They are not biting their words. They are flowing very well. You wonder, hey, is this a computer talking to me or it's a person? Are we together? You've seen the same with the CJs, the Cafe Javas. Are we together? When you call them, the ladies are smooth as if the English, they invented the English as if they are real bazungu. Like basically, there's nothing, there's no flow. When you call other people, the words are different. For example, I've called, let me not mention because I'm being recorded, but I've called other restaurants and you scratch your head, you're like, Ibanang. So even if their food is sweet, you end up calling Cafe Javas because they will speak in a smooth way. You know what I'm talking about? And they will speak as if they even give you appetite. When you're calling them, you feel that, are you together? Now, in that book, what I eventually learned is that all these people use what they call a script. Can you say script? Can you say a script? They use a script. They get these words and actually write them. And when you call them, are we together? When you call them, they have a script and which they use to call you or even to pick your call. Are we together? And to tell you to make you understand, they actually have a script that they are following. When you go off the script somehow, you see them a little bit, panicking, or you reading the same words over and over what? Again. If you call the people of CJs, they will first of all ask your order. Now, even if you have told them, for example, if you call them and you say, hello, I want a chicken wing meal with fries and also with maybe passion juice. And then maybe mention other ones. Most likely they would say, sir, what are you going to have? What drink are you going to have with it? Are you together? But you already mentioned the what? Because they pick the meal, pick the drink, then afterwards they can confirm the order again. So even if you have confirmed it 3 times, most likely they will ask you just to confirm your order, sir, like that. Are we together? So there's a script they are following somewhere. Well, of course, with the experience and what have you, eventually it becomes like second nature, but they use a script. Now, there's something which I did when I was building my team, and that was to get, using that book that I'm telling Frank, to get words and just attach people's names. Are we together? And then me and my team, we just read the words. Those of us who have watched The Wolf of Wall Street, you remember that Jordan Belfort with his team, what he did, he wrote the words for them. You remember? So, and what they had to do was to just go and read the words. I want you to attach the name of your neighbor here. Can you attach? Do you know your neighbor's name first of all? Please ask them. When your phone disappears, you know who has it. Okay, so attach their name. Are we together? It could be Nicholas. And then I want you to read, add his name, and, okay, wait, of course, add his name and read those words. Hi. Thank you. What you're going to do, you Ugandanize it. I know that is the Muzungu so much. Are you together? So, generally, I know for you to add Uganda on it, Uganda, eh? Hey, hello Nicholas, how are you doing today? Are we together? You can add, are we together or we are not together? If I'm given a chance on Monday, the training will be about using scripts to invite. I will spend more time there. And it's very simple that anyone can do it. So you can say, hello, hi Nicholas, how are you doing today? Are we together? Then most likely, because of our lingua, most likely you can say, if it was me, I would say, man, I've phoned. If it was me, right? I would say, man, I've phoned. And some people would, I don't know what your lingua is, but most likely if I'm calling my buddy, my friend, I would say, hi Nicholas, how are you doing, man? I've just phoned, or I've just started a new business project with a solid company. Are we together? And I could add on something. Are we together? Very amazing. And I would love to see you to see it and give me your opinion. Man, I want you to look at this what? Business. You can even add another word, man. I want you to come and look at it and you give me your opinion about it. But what I know, it's going to be something that you're going to like. Now, I can use the same words to invite Hamson. The words I used with Nicholas, what I did is that I wrote them down. Tell neighbor, write the words. Just write the words. Write the words for your team. Write the words for yourself. Are we together? Just write the words. And all you have to do is to make so many people call them. Now, a few of them may ask you one or two questions that are off the script, but over time, you keep on polishing it as you write. Polishing it as you write. Polishing it as you write. And before you know it, it's going to be the same words you're going to use over and over again to the same person. Now, because you have used it over for a long period of time, most likely, it will come out naturally. The other thing I've also told you before, and I've written about it, but maybe on Monday we shall do it, is when they ask you what is it all about. What is it all about? Now, below the sentence, write what it's all about. And this is something I trained my team. Are we together? I think during that time we said it's a project with a Philippines-based company that is expanding its operations here in Uganda and Africa, and we're looking for a few people to work with, either part-time or full-time. While I could ask anyone to stand up, they would mention the same words if they were part of that team during that time. Do you know what? Not because of anything, but we wrote the words down and kept on reading them over and over and over and over again. That if someone caught me unaware, any day, any time, I just opened my mouth. And then my memory runs my mouth. And then before you know it, I saw the same words. Am I talking to someone? So have a script or two on how you invite your buddies. Have the words you say. Write them down. And then repeat them over and over again while cancelling out, while adding on something, while subtracting something, so that it is you. It is so you, like, you know, the lingua we use, the words we use over and over again. You're going to have cracked the code of inviting and prospecting. Now do it at a large scale level with your team. Now do it at even a larger scale level with your teams. It's going to be very, very, very easy. You're going to have this place flooding with a lot of what? Prospects. That's with your body. Now, the other person who is there is the professional. Is the what? Professional. Here, you use their profession as the hook. That's the easiest way to invite these people. Use their profession, all what you know about them as the what? As the hook. Aha. You can say, for example, I have seen a business opportunity that I know will make sense to you as a what? As a teacher. Hello, Martha, how are you doing? How is everything today? This is Elias. How is work? Maybe. Are we together? And then all of them, ask someone who is working, Stanbic, hello, Martha, how are you doing today? How is work? It's the same thing. Or as a guy who's working with MTN, hello, Martin, how are you doing today? How is work? It's the same thing with a guy who is working in Give Me Something, who is working at YMCA. Hello, Mary, this is Elias Mose, how is work? It's the same thing. Are we together? They say, now, I have seen a business opportunity that I know will make sense to you as a what? As a teacher. What are you doing this evening? Why don't we meet and we talk over a cup of coffee? You can find me at Budu House, something of the sort. Now, some people will probably not pick up. Okay, some people will ask you other questions, what of you? But the questions are always geared on one thing. What is it all about? You go back to your script. It's a project with a Ugandan-based company that partnered with an American supplier, and something with the sort. Just choose the words. Then you keep on improving it and improving it. And as these people ask you questions, and as they reject you, as they accept you, you're going to rub off some words, you're going to add on some words that you think are, basically you keep on polishing it up. But let me tell you, friends, stop inviting people naturally. You're not better than MTN. You're not better than Google. Are you together? How come for them, they are salespeople, they write the what? The words. Look at all these top salespeople in the UAP Insurance, Jubilee, and all these guys who are selling cars, these people who are selling real estate, the real professional people, they write the words down. So never call anyone without written what? Words. And just write how you're going to divide them. Number two, always, anytime, any day, they will ask you what it's all what? About. They will ask you, tell me more about it. And the answer is the same. The other thing is that I've gotten so spoiled by watching the American politicians ever since I picked interest in Trump. But also I've seen it with other interviewers. When people, all these politicians, you don't have to answer any question correctly. You only need to answer it in the way that you want to answer it. Are we together? For example, the other day, they asked the other day Trump, and they asked him, several questions. They could even ask him about, are you going to tell Ukraine to give up some of their territory? Are we together? And the answer is yes or no. Yes, yeah, they must give up. Or yes, no, they should not give up. But then he would know that maybe you are tricking him or something of the sort. Say, no territory, America is pro-peace. What wants to answer is show that I'm a peacemaker. That is all. Are you together? They are going to ask Netanyahu, for example, are you going to continue killing innocent Hamas children? Are you together? Then he's going to answer it in the way. Our policy has always been peace. Our policy has always been, but there's nothing peace about what you are doing. But he will always what? Answer it that way. So when people ask you what it's all about, tell me more about it and stuff like that, the answer revolves around just explaining to them what you want them to hear. What's the project what? About. So the answer to what's it about, what's your business about, tell me more about it, all those things, the answer is the same. It revolves around the same thing of what is it all about. When you read the perfect pitch, I think I wrote a whole chapter. And I think one of the reasons why I wrote the perfect pitch was to give us scripts you can use to invite. Because the book I was telling you that Frank and I read, I lost it, I failed to get it. I decided to write my own version of the book. Like any scenario you'll ever find, you are always going to find it in the perfect pitch. Go and read the perfect pitch, the chapter of what it's all about, and write the words that you think would work for you. Choose your own version, learn it by the heart, practice it by the heart, tell your team to do the same, and don't let anyone anymore in your team invite people on the phone without writing the words where? Down. Are we together? the invitation will be the same. They will learn the words and to become very easy for them. So the professionals, it's what you know about them or their profession. Are we together? Opportunity can make sense to you as a teacher. Opportunity which I know that as an accountant, it is something that will make a lot of sense to you. I know this is an opportunity that you as an engineer, I know this is something that will work for you. Now, there's nothing engineering about to network marketing, but there's also nothing teacher about network marketing. There's also nothing bank about network marketing. There's also everything banker, engineer, teacher about network what? Marketing. As long as they come, you can always twist the business in that direction. Instead of promising them extra income of 500,000 as if you are their banker. The other one is that for strangers, can you say strangers? Can you say strangers? With strangers, you let them talk first. Are we together? So that they can give you a hook. So I can give you what? A hook. Hello, how are you? How is everything? So where are you going? I'm going to Mbarara. Do you stay in Mbarara? Yes. Okay, that's good. You said your name is Katushabe. What do you do? I work in a bank. What do you do? Which will tell you which department? Customer care. Okay, that's good. So tell me, you have family? Yes. How many children? One. How old? Whatever. Oh, wonderful. Where do you stay? No. They're talking. They're giving you. Just to give them a hook. You said your mother. There's a very amazing product I want you to try. And behind that product is a wonderful opportunity. Just give me an opportunity. Let's meet when you reach Mbarara, and we just meet over a cup of coffee. I take you through. Can you show me now? No, I didn't go with my presentation material, and yet I want to give you the whole what? Presentation. That is all. Are we together? You meet another one. Hello, how are you? My name is Odong. What are you doing? I'm going. So it's the same thing. They will give you a hook always, which can be their profession, which can be anything, but be the kind of person who can approach a person and can talk to them about an opportunity. Handling those who already know about MLM. These ones, they are the majority. This is Uganda, the whole of them, out together. Most prospects have heard about network marketing. So the fact that OQATA is designed to fix what others got what? Wrong. Are we together? There are a lot of ways you can sell this. Are we together? And we have credible manufacturers, a clear plan, real products, people need whatever. Let me tell you something. And you can also advise. People, when you advise, you're talking about scams. Now, let me tell you, if you want to know about a scam, look for three things. Number one, do they pay in the bank? Or through recognized institutions. Anyone who's telling you about telegraphic transfer, about Bichera TGS, about whatever, about pick your money, about in cryptocurrency and what of you, that one, don't even try. Do they pay in the bank? I've lost a lot of money myself. Kumbe, I've never lost any money. Are we together? And then you tell them, number two. Are we together? Number two, do they have a physical address? Can you trace them? Do they have real policies and procedures? Aha. Number three, do they have products? I don't know. I'm just giving you. So eventually, just pick three. Once you give them advice, once you give them the things you look for, like, guy thought he did his research. Kumbe, you are diverting it towards what OQATA is, and of course, you know we are not a scam. Are we together? So all these things, you don't have to freeze. Are we together? When someone tells you, those things of yours are scams and what of you, you sound like as if you have lost a lot of money, just like me. Let me tell you something. I lost in one whatever $10,000. You even speak in dollars. So the other one who lost just 1 million, you lost 30 million. Because I is serious. Until I did this. Like you basically, it's very easy to twist it. When someone tells you I know about network marketing, those are the best. Hook them up with your own analogy and keep quiet, let them talk. Are we together? And that's how I signed up a lot of people from Telex Free. There was a company called Telex Free, and they had lost a lot of money and what of you. Then I decided to be among them who had lost money. I'd never lost any money. I didn't know what Telex Free was about. But someone had... So all I knew, I was targeting them. I learned about what Telex Free was. Together. I'm like, man, the money we lost, it's now our time to get it back again. Could have never been lost any single coin. I'd never even done it. Are we together? So the key is never argue, just agree, show them the difference. And what I did, because at the point when I was building my business, Jonan, it was a time that was dangerous. There was no time that was dangerous like that time, Hamson. You remember? That time was very dangerous. And they still signed up. The wounded, the ones who say, I've lost it, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I sold my house. I sold my car. Those are the ones I targeted. Because they want revenge. They want to get back their money. And eventually we built a very good business together. By the time I signed up Nicholas, please stand up and wave. Nicholas stand up and wave. By the time I signed him up, he had just sold his Premio. Are we together? And to join, I think there was a company called Viral Angels. No. Gamba, Uganda, Gao. And they had hit him in the head. So when you and I said, you are joking. And I showed them why he lost his money. Why here he's not going to lose his money. And that is all. So don't freeze when such people call you. Or when people ask you. The key, never argue. Just agree with them, show them the what? The difference. Become the expert. Are we together? Then the other one is qualifying and identifying the next champion. Not every prospect is a champion. Look for hungry, ambitious people, people with the influence. And you can see that this one, you can only be able to do it when you target people. I've said there's nothing as good as calling prospects. Referrals are beautiful, they are wonderful. They even sent to God by God to us. Are we together? But let that one not be the only method you are using to invite. Are we together? It kills you in a way. But when you also include the physical inviting, the name list inviting, especially among your new people, what happens is you are now able to target. And you said, that person I like, that person I like, that person I like. You're able to target people with influence, because how do you know people? Then also people with entrepreneurial spirit, people willing to learn and take action. Don't chase everyone, spend time with those who show seriousness. And I wrote a script that I said, when you are asking for referrals, be picky. Be what? Picky. How many of us have been using referrals? My hand is up. Anyone put up your hand? If you're not using referrals, what are you using? What are you using? Now, I said nothing wrong with referrals, but this is what's up. Now, time came and I found myself having a box file. A what? A box what? Of names I've never called. Because you see, our referral lists have how many people? 40. Do you want to tell me that you can call 40 people in a day? Maybe you can. 100 people maybe. So that means you can only call 2 referral lists. So if you have 5 prospects every day, that is 40 times what? How many are those ones? Why are you murmuring? How many are those ones? 40 times 5 is how much? 200, right? So 200. I want you to imagine you're receiving 200 people to call every day. Now time will reach, and the people you have called are more than the ones you have not yet done what? Called. Am I talking to someone? So that shows you that the problem is not the supply of referrals. Referrals are many. The problem is the quality of the what? So because the supply is big, even you pull up your price, linyisa a bay. Are we together? And you say that, give me referrals, but only and only. Give me hungry, ambitious people. Give me professionals. Give me people with let the prospect give you the best people in their what? In their phone book. Let someone not just give you easy picks. I told you of a friend of mine in Tanzania. She was working with the UN. Very interesting woman. She was working with the UN and she was doing very good. She's a very beautiful young lady, middle-aged woman anyway, and stuff like that. And when she told me she was going to join, I was super excited. I'm like, oh my goodness. I have penetrated the market of UN, and I'm telling you a true story. Then, when I told her to bring prospects, she brought. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding them. And then eventually I interviewed, and among the prospects, there is my maid, my house girl there. I want her to join the what? The opportunity also. Then I'm wondering, why do you have nothing wrong with the house girl, right? But of all people, she brought the shamba boy, she brought the whatever, the maid, she brought whatever. I am also going to get my caretakers, who takes care of the cows. It was a problem. Are we together? Because according to her, the business was for those people. No one can grow a business like that. We are looking for what? For leaders. So even you, when someone chooses to give you referrals and you're going to spend time calling them, make sure they give you very quality what? People. This one I'm telling you for free. I've been networking for a long time. The truth is, you're going to have more referrals than the ones you can call. So you're better off having referrals that if you call them, most likely they will give you the best what? Results. The other thing is that, of course, as you know, in marketing and sales, people give you what you ask for. Am I right? People give you what you ask for. On your list, I want you to only give me fire. Hungry people, ambitious people, people entrepreneurial spirit, people who are professional. Those are the ones you're going to give me. Someone is going to go to their phone and they find a house girl, this one, no, this one, no, this, then they put. But if you don't tell them, what they will do, they will get all the people whom they don't even care about. They are the ones they're going to put on the referral what? List. Quality people. Now, the other one is that turning prospects into a daily. I think this is the last bit. Make a list of 200 names and keep adding what? Daily. Are we together? To begin with, start with a name list. We are going to be having soon an end-out booklet. It has really delayed, but it's in transit from China. And everyone should start with a what? A name list. You sign up a person, the first thing they do is a what? Name list. After getting a name list, write for them a script. What to use. Are we together? Then write for them another script what to explain what the business is all about. Sit down with them and start calling a few people. Then they get used. You're going to get a lot of more sign-ups. Then when these ones are over, are we together? When these ones are over, they will be adding names to the name list every day. Maybe they can go to referrals afterwards. Are we together? The other one, set a goal, minimum of 5 people to contact daily. These are new people that you have added to your name list. The other one, invite at least 20 people per day. How many people per what? And it is very easy. When you have a script written down, I promise you, within 1 hour, you sit down and you can make your 20 phone calls. Hello, John, how are you? My name is Elias Mohozi. I'll show you a business opportunity that I've done for quite some time, and it's amazing. And I know as a teacher, as a professional, as what this business can be able to work for. What's it about? It's a project with a company. I don't know. I don't have the words here. It's a project with a Ugandan company that has made a partnership with an American company called Artist Creation. We have a great opportunity. You can do part-time, full-time, whatever it is. How many minutes were those ones? 1, maybe together with a person talking 2 minutes. Are we together? Then you go to another one. You're reading the words. It's very easy. You're in the corner. Hello, how are you, Ruth? This is Elias Mohozi. How is everything? How is work? I'll show you a business opportunity. You can do part-time. And what's it about? It's a project with a... Now, because you are repeating the words, over time, just close your eyes and wiggle your toes, and you're just talking. And money is doing what? Is flowing in. You know what I'm talking about? And just sit in the corner. Within 1 hour, you have called 20 people, and you say, Ogwange Guwe. Then you go back home and rest. Or you go to church and sing for the Lord. Are we together? Then wait for the following day. Now, the other one is attend every presentation and go bring prospects, of course. Always carry tools, business cards, samples, and presentation booklet, of course. And then every champion you see today was once a skeptical prospect, and that is very true. It always begins here. Everyone was whatever. I think it is Zaki. I think the prospects bayingira bayomba bakayana. Are we together? That he, according to him, he said, there is no day you can present the people, they're like, we want to join. They always be complaining. Are you together? But will I be able to make it? Is it possible? Can I also do it like you? Can I be able to do it? You know, I don't have people. I hope you're going to get for me people. That's how all prospects join. I don't know what's wrong with them. Am I right? Then eventually, after joining, they get hooked. Are we together? So people see everyone who is skeptical, everyone, including the top person, was skeptical. Has Hamson told you when I was telling him about the opportunity? Are you together? But are you sure? But are you sure? And the guy is joining. He's bringing prospects. But are you sure? Kume is bringing what? Prospects. Or he's depositing. But we need to work for us. He's depositing. That's how all prospects behave. Are we together? So the skeptical ones, let them not scare you. You become like the big man, you say, tisa, isn't it? Your next champion could be the person. The only question you have is, so your next champion could be the person that you talk to after this training. I know we are beginning our presentation at 11, right? At 11? Oh, let me hurry. Please make sure that use the 2 minutes or 10 minutes, 30 minutes from now. And you write a script and call a few people. Your next champion could come after this what? Training. Am I right? So I want to end with the trades training by a quote that said, every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. Every champion was once a contender who refused to do what? To give up. And that champion they're talking about is who? You. Tell yourself it is me. So your next champion is waiting to be discovered, inspired, and guided by who? By you. Thank you so much. May God bless all of us. In the evening, we shall